What's up, guys? This is Ernie from TeamWePlayAirsoft again. Today we're going to be going over my KWA Kriss Vector. One thing I'd like to note that the KWA Kriss Vector 1 is really difficult to find nowadays, mainly because it's the only one out there. Special note, Crytek, I heard, was planning on releasing their AEG sometime towards Christmas, around Christmas time. So look, keep checking up on that. If you have any more information about that, let me know. I'm still considering getting one. I don't know because of where the battery's going to be. Anyway, let's get into this. I'd like to start off with how nice this body looks. It's fully licensed by Kriss Arms. So it has a fully licensed, what feels like polymer, but in some parts there might be a little bit of metal, Kriss Vector body, and that's really important for me. I do have a few gripes about this though. They're really small, but they're still gripes nonetheless. First off is that it has a 16 clockwise thread on the outer barrel. I don't know why they did 16. I'm sure they could have gotten away with a 14 counterclockwise, but you can buy an adapter from a 16 clockwise to a 14 counterclockwise. And the only other gripe I have with this is that it's a green gas gun. If you guys watch a lot of my videos, you'll notice that most of my guns are CO2 guns. It's just easier for me to keep a small pocket on my carrier of CO2 than have to lug around a pouch specifically for green gas and BBs. That's just my opinion, but I would have liked to see a CO2 magazine. I understand why KWA doesn't do any CO2 guns, which they should, but they don't even make like a CO2 mag for this because of the fact that it can't handle CO2 at all. Besides that, it's got the regular Kriss Vector vertical grip, which is really comfortable, very ergonomic. The only problem I have with this is that it's very difficult for me, at least, to get it off. This thing clocks in around 360 to 380. We took it up to Striker. Striker has a 350 feet per second limit. I don't know if it's because we shot a couple rounds off and dumped a bit of the green gas, which is why it shot lower. But I mean, it does work for CQB perfectly. It's got the folding stock, as you can see. One sling mount here, and another at the bottom of the stock. It's got one side rail, which isn't a big deal. Yeah, that's basically it for the externals. Internally, I believe the Vector runs off of the NS2 system. Don't quote me on that though. Still looking into that. And out of the box it comes with a 49 to 50 round magazine, but those are also extremely hard to find now. As you can see, I haven't done anything to this yet. Keyword yet. I do plan on buying the rail system that is made for the Vector, and then a mock silencer along with Mad Bull XTM rail covers, pretty much all along the rail system. An EOTech red dot, my EOTech on top. I'm going to keep the vertical grip because I really like it. And I'm probably going to put a PEC box on the top of the rail system. Another thing that I really like about this gun is the flip-up iron sights. I do also have a gripe about it at the same time because of the fact that with the rear sight you can just flip it down no problem, whereas the front iron sight you have to push the button. I would have liked to see it have the same feature as the rear sight where you could just flip it down no problem. It would make it just a little bit more easier. It's a gas system. Everybody's seen the Vector before, or has owned one if they were lucky enough. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It is a gas blowback, so it does obviously have blowback. But yeah, like I said, that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. As I say all the time, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Ask me. If I don't know the answer, Google will. I'm positive. So yeah, thanks for watching.